Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Tech Tip Tuesdays. My name is Scott Ruesch. I am the Director of Residential Service Operations here at Caliber Computer Solutions. And today I just kind of wanted to go over how you personally can clean the junk files off of your computer. So a perfect example, so if I just go into Windows Explorer over here, so this is what you can use to access a lot of your files. Then if I just go into this PC, so this drive I'm not worried about. This one where it says C, this is where all of the files that your computer actually uses to run are normally stored. So just taking a look at that, obviously we have it about half full. Um, so, it's not to the point where I'd be alarmed. But as your hard drive in your computer starts to fill up, so that's what actually holds all of your files and that. As that starts to fill up, you can notice everything start to run a lot slower. Sometimes you can notice a lot of problems come up with it. Things don't open as quickly. It doesn't want to run properly, things like that. So cleaning the junk files off your computer can be a great way to help temporarily speed it up until you're able to go ahead and either have full service done on it to ensure that it's up to speed, or if you're able to go ahead and just perform a lot of basic optimizations, then cleaning up the junk files will be perfect for you. So I have a couple methods that I usually use to clean junk files up. So we use a couple programs that I personally really like. So one of them is called ATF Cleaner, and the other is called C Cleaner. And you can find downloads for each down the description below. So I'll be sure to link those. So ATF Cleaner is pretty simple. So this is from a company called A Tribune. So when you open it, it's going to come up, do you want to allow this app to make changes? And you just hit yes on that. And it doesn't like to show that on the recording. But then it's going to pop up with this window. So you can select the files that you'd like to clean up. Normally I just hit select all, and then I just hit empty selected. And so you can see right there, we immediately cleaned up almost just a little over 370 megabytes, which isn't bad. It's actually more than I was expecting, although this laptop hasn't had a cleaning in a while. So that's one way that I normally clean junk files off. The other way is using a program called C Cleaner. Again, that's going to be linked down below in the description. So if you just open that up, then you should have this come up. And then CCleaner has something called Health Check. I usually don't mess with that. Normally what I do is I go into the custom clean and make sure that everything that can be checked is checked. Yep, so looks like all of that is good. Then I just go ahead, hit analyze, let it do its thing. So right now it's estimating we can clean up almost 8 gigabytes of storage, which is quite a bit, actually. So if we just go ahead and hit run cleaner, so just go ahead and hit continue, then just wait for it to do its thing. Yep, so you can see we clean just a little, well actually a bit over 7.8 gigabytes, so almost 8 gigabytes, which for computers where typically you only have either 500 or 1,000 of those gigabytes available, that can actually be quite a bit. And normally I like to run that about 2 or 3 times just to make sure that everything that can be cleaned off is cleaned off. So we'll just go ahead and run it a couple more times just to make sure that all the junk files that are on here are properly cleaned off. So we'll just keep running it, make sure that, again, all of that is cleaned off. And you may notice some stuff keep coming back up. That's normal, and that's not anything that you'd really need to worry about. So you can see I'm running it a bunch. I keep coming up with temporary internet files and log files. That's fine. Normally if it keeps coming up like that, that's not anything really too major to be concerned about. And then the other thing I like to do while I'm at it is go ahead and look at the registry. So that's what actually stores a lot of various settings for your computer. So various applications use the registry to store a bunch of their settings, store how the program runs. So corruptions in the registry can actually cause a lot more damage than you would think, especially since Windows actually uses it to store a lot of its basic settings. So normally I just go into the registry tab, and just go ahead, hit scan for issues, and it's going to search for every possible thing that could be wrong in the registry. So you can see here. Now, we notice all this, so all that's okay. Then we can go ahead, hit fix selected issues. Now it's going to come up with this little box right here. So do you want to back up the registry before making changes? When it comes up with this, you're going to want to hit yes on that. And my reasoning behind doing that is that, in case anything goes wrong, then we can go ahead and load it back onto the computer. So it's going to come up with this little box. You just hit libraries and hit documents. At least that's what I do. Then just hit open. Then just go into documents. Hit open. Save. And then now that's backed up everything we need. So we can go ahead, hit fix all selected issues. And then it's going to come up with that. So 195 issues fixed. So just hit close. And so say you started having issues after running that. So what you can do is first go back. And then you can go into documents. And then if you scroll down, so you'll find this little thing that says CC underscore, and then we'll have the date and the time. You just hit that. Then it's going to come up asking if you'd like to allow the app to make changes. Just hit yes on that. And then when it comes up with this little box right here, so adding information can unintentionally change or delete values, yada, yada, yada. And then it says, are you sure you want to continue? So if you have been having problems since running that, if you just go ahead, open this, then you'll want to hit yes. I'm going to hit no because I'm not having issues right now. But that could be a good first step to take if you do end up having issues. Now, if you have any questions or anything about any of the tips that I just covered, or if you'd like to have me kind of personalize it for you and show you how you'd like to run, of course you can leave a comment down below, or you can go ahead, send me an email at what's listed in the description, or you can give us a call at 812-386-8919. Normally you'll press option 2. Right, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.